Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to beautiful Trojan Stadium. Tonight is a very special night, specifically for the 2014 Trojans baseball team, as they will be inducted into the California Area High School Hall of Fame. For WPIAL baseball teams, the Whitfield Championship game is the ultimate prize. For the 2014 Trojans, it was not only anticipated, it was expected. It is tradition. The 2014 Trojan squad entered the Consol Energy Center that spring evening, riding more than an 18-0 season record. Excluding the pitcher, the entire starting lineup was unchanged from the teams that tasted the bitterness of the 2013 WPIAL and PIAA semifinals. Majority of the starters were also part of the team that lost in the 2012 Class A WPIAL championship game at the very same field. For 3 consecutive years, the tradition that is California Trojan baseball brought them to the brink of winning a championship. History had already captured the first 2 years of that sequence. It was up for the Trojans to etch their mark in the books for the 2014 campaign. The Trojans executed the final part of their task for the 2014 season. They finished the job by defeating Carmichael 6-1. The story of the 2014 season is not unlike the story of most seasons for California baseball. It is a story of young men upholding a tradition that is forged through dedication, hard work, and a commitment to excellence. It's a story of individual players giving up their off-season time to hone their skills and become better players and teammates. It's a story of honoring a game by striving each and every day to play the game better than you did the day before. It's a story about individual players putting on a jersey and thinking about all the players that came before them who donned that jersey with pride and played to the best of their ability, and with dignity and respect for the game. Tradition is a heavy burden to bear, as it demands for more than your best athletic performance. It demands honor, respect, and humility. Tradition is not easy. With that being said, let's give it up for the players of the 2014 California Area Trojans High School baseball roster. Up first, we have number 12, infielder, Alex Adams. Up next, we have number 14, outfielder, Gavin Anderson. Number 22, pitcher, Ron Barron. Number 26, catcher, Jake Columbus. Number 20, pitcher, Loudon Conti. Number 1, infielder, Johnny DeFranco. Number 5, outfielder, Robbie DeFranco. Number 24, outfielder, Dylan Hammett. Number 11, outfielder, Bobby Harris. Number 15, outfielder, Drake Johnson. Number 18, Ryan Lawman. Number 25, pitcher, Nathaniel Lukatic. Number 9, pitcher, Josh Luco. Number 16, infielder Enzo Mariscotti. Number 27, pitcher Adam Tooch Martin. Number 4, infielder Mitchell Nikolai. Number 8, outfielder Aaron Pravisky. Number 19, catcher Timmy Sheehan. Number 13, Christopher Swartz. Number 17, infielder Garrett Woodburn. Number 2, outfielder Casey Zychek. Number 7, infielder Michael Lukatich. Assistant coach Ron Barron. Head coach Nick D'Amico. Last but definitely not least, assistant coach Neil Forsyth. Let's give it up one more time for the class of 2025 California Area High School Hall of Fame inductees, the 2014 Trojans WPIAL champion baseball team.
He said he was literally just calling out. He's over here. Wait, what? What? Yo, Ian!
Tonight is also a very special night because we are welcoming the future Trojans of California Area High School for Youth Night. Up first, we have the D3 cheerleading team, coached by Chelsea Bongiorno. Assistant coaches are Ashley Hoyle and Bree Getch. For D2 cheerleading, the head coach is Alexis Wadsworth. The assistant coaches are Lindsay Scripp and Katie Tomeno. For D1 cheer, the head coach is Danielle Knox, assisted by Regina Juarez. Moving on to youth football. For D1 football, the head coach is Danny Wadsworth. He is assisted by Mike Bongiorno, Brandon Burdine, Lorenzo Altabelli, and Adam Smith. For D2 football, we have the head coach, Alex Juarez. He is assisted by Dylan Connolly, Tom Hasbrook, Robbie DeFranco, and Nick Caperi. For D3 football, the head coach is Rob Gray. He's assisted by Nigel Van, Nate Evans, and Brandon Videla. Let's welcome with open arms the youth of California Area High School and the future Trojans.
Listen, I know I got big. I should have called it.
For tonight's game, we welcome our visiting team, the Bentworth Bearcats. A few reminders to our guests while visiting Trojan Stadium. Restrooms are located on the main level to the right of the concession stand. Please place all trash in the nearest garbage receptacle. Tobacco and alcohol products are strictly prohibited on all school property. And also, please do not block any aisles or walkways at any time to ensure a safe exit from the stands. Thank you. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Your paid admission to this event entitles you to enjoy an exhibition of skills developed by students in an educational setting. By meeting the challenge of sportsmanship in the stands, you are providing a sound sound example for students as well as representing your community and school with dignity and pride. Booing, taunting, intimidating officials and opponents is unacceptable behavior. Please give the athletes and participants your positive encouragement and support. California Area High School extends to everyone a positive, meaningful, and exciting experience. And remember, the WPIAL motto, sportsmanship, the only missing piece is you. At this time, would everybody please rise, gentlemen, remove your hats as we honor America and honor freedom with the playing of our national anthem by the Trojan Marching Band under the direction of Daniel Zippin. Also, please remain standing for the alma mater.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check 1 2. Mic check.
Test. Trojans is Ed Woods. He's assisted by Royce Soffren, Darwin Angus, Brent Baker, DJ Ross, Alex Braddock, Scott Fayetta, Ray Huffman, and John Perkowski. The equipment manager is Alex Shishora. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome the field your visiting Bentworth Bearcats. The coaches for the Bearcats include David Bordash, Jerry Kavanaugh, Troy Garrow, John Fundy, Jerry Malley, Trent Kavanaugh, Dante Chicatano, Sean Zack, Mike McClure, Dom Chicatano, Dan Harvey, and Brad Carlisle. The athletic director is Brian Malecki. Captains for the visiting Bentworth Bearcats. Number 6, Matthew Bahana. Number 10, Preston Jaquay.
Gal has won the toss. They'll receive.
Number 12, Ben Hayes. And number 54, Braden Taggart. And the captains for your Trojans. Number 1, Malachi Peak. Number 6, Logan Hartley. Number 20, Landon Abercrombie. And number 50, Noah Lehue. Let's play some football.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another week of Trojan football here at beautiful Trojan Stadium. I am joined here by my co-host, Dakota Hammett. Last week, the Trojans suffered a loss to Waynesburg last week in a tough matchup there after like an hour rain delay. Dakota, you were at that game. What takeaways do you have?
I will definitely say the defense after that rain delay came out a little bit slow, and Waynesburg just capitalized on that, finding their receivers. But I will say that we started out that game hot. We went up 20-7,
I think it was.
Yeah, 20-7.
Here's the opening kickoff, and it'll go behind Dennis. Sorry, that was Keys there, and it'll be a touchback. That's one of the first touchbacks I think I've seen all season.
Yeah, for us. And our QB matchup for today will be Hartley and Ty Watson. And
for running back, you have the two of the most electric running backs in the Whipple right now. It's between Malachi Peak and Ben Hayes.
Yeah, speaking of Ben Hayes' last game, he had led the Bearcats with 226 all-purpose yards and 3 touchdowns. So
Hartley, the give to Peak. Peak is just going to bull through that line for a gain of about 5 there.
Number 1, Malachi Peak on the rush. Tackled by number 76, Quincy Brown.
That was Brown in there on a tackle.
Gain of about 5 yards. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And another give to Peak. Peak finds the hole outside. He's pushing his way through and can't find the first down, but the ball was rolled down before it came out.
looks like he's about a yard shy.
It's gonna be second. It's gonna be 3rd and 1 here.
And number 54, Braden Taggart.
You know, really packed house here tonight, Dakota. It's almost like across a little bit more than across the river, but it's a very close matchup. It's always a good game when you have Bentworth and Cal.
Oh yeah.
Hartley, another give to Peak. Peak is just gonna bull his way through for a Trojans first down and much more, down to about the 47-yard line. They're gonna mark him at.
Picks up a Trojans first down.
But Peak has just been electric all season. I mean, that's been their go-to guy. At running back last year was Lee. I mean, he was sitting behind Lee last year. It's almost like kind of ironic because that's what was happening with Lee and Spencer. And Lee being our first ever 2,000-yard rusher, he holds the current record for most rushing yards in the season.
Yeah, Lee was an animal last year. Peak had some big shoes to fill, but he's doing a good job so far.
Szymanski in motion. Hartley close up under center. Give us to Peak. And Peak fumbles. And that's picked up by number 54 on the Bearcats.
That's Braden Taggart.
That's a big loss there for the Trojans. I mean, opening drive fumble recovery for the Bearcats. That's big for the Bearcats, but your hometown Trojans, that's not what we want to see here in the first quarter.
I will say Braden Taggart is one of their Bearcats' biggest defensive interrupters. Last week he ended up with 14 tackles of their 55 and ended up with a sack. But let's see how Ty Wood and their Bearcat offense comes out.
Preston Jaquay on the carry. Takes up a gain of 4.
So a gain of 4 there for the Bearcats.
4 being brought down by number 10, Chase Szymanski of California.
Chase Szymanski in there on that tackle. I mean, Chase Szymanski has really been a key part of his offense. And Ben Hayes, just to touch on his stats a little bit, he averages 11 and 2, or 11 and about a quarter yards per gain, yards per touch, I should say. And Watson close up under center, and it's going to be to Hayes. Hayes get it to the left side, and he's tackled at the line of scrimmage for about no gain there, or maybe a loss of half a yard there.
Great tackle by Peak.
You know, that's one of the things that has really been a standout point on the Trojan team is their defense. I mean, they have Noah Leahy, who's technically tied for 4th. He has 9 sacks on the season. The leader only has 11 in the nation. So if Noah can get 3 or more sacks in this game, and the other guys only get 1 or 2, he could be right up there with him at number 2 or 3.
Oh yeah, Noah's definitely a big disruptor for the QBs. He looks to pass.
Watson down deep, and it's into no man's land. That's going out of bounds.
Watson's pass is incomplete.
And it looks like the intended receiver right there was
California. Bring up 4th down.
number 20 there. That was Timothy Bashich. And now it's going to be a punt here. And it's going to be deep down there too. And they're just going to let it roll. Looked like it was going to go to Dennis there.
Place at the 14-yard line. Trojans will take possession
Down them at
first and 10.
14. see if the offense can get it rolling.
And not good field placement there for the Trojans.
No, they got a long way.
And let's see if they can rebound from that fumble on the last drive.
That was a big momentum shift last week, was a fumble.
Which is really what cost the Trojans the game last week. I mean,
yeah, that momentum shifted, and we never gained it back.
Hartley, shotgun formation. Give us the Peak. Peak again, bullying his way through down to about the 20-yard line.
One Malachi Peak with the carry.
Gain of about 4 there. See where they'll mark him down.
Bentworth, Ty Watson.
And that was the quarterback, Ty Watson, there on the tackle.
Second down
And
and 5 for California.
that's going to be a gain of 5 there for Peak.
All
You know,
placed at the 20.
Peak just getting gains of 5, 10, 15.
Oh yeah, that's helping it's helping this offense out. If we can get the run game going.
Now another give to Peak. Peak just bullying his way through. Let's see if they'll give him the first down.
Another
Malachi Peak with the carry.
And he's going to be just a hair short. It looks like it's going to be
Looks
like it's going to be 3rd and inches there.
First and 10 Trojans.
Now that's Carter Frank coming on the field, the freshman. Hartley close up under center. Got Peak in the backfield. And it's going to be a flag on the play. Let's see what this ref is going to call here.
False start. That's going to hurt.
And some other big news is that the Shanix game has also been postponed again from Saturday. It's most likely going to be played on Sunday. So don't know what that was there, but it's going to be a penalty on the Trojans. Hartley still close up under center with Landon and Malachi, and it's going to be a pass from Hartley. Hartley
What a
caught
pass by Aiden Keys.
and there goes Keys. Can he beat him? And it's Ben.
He was
Oh,
stripped.
whoa! Ben Hayes.
Ben Hayes with a giant strip.
Hartley's pass was complete to Aiden Keys. Before being stripped by number 22, Ben Hayes of Bentworth. First and 10 Bearcats.
And yeah, just looking at the replay there, it just looked like Keys couldn't keep a grip on it, and Ben Hayes just able to steal that ball off the Trojans, and that's not what the Trojans want to see right now. It's just back-to-back fumbles.
No, that hurts. Momentum is definitely on the Bearcat side tonight. Let's see if their defense can bring it back with another.
Both teams being 2-1 coming into this game. Now you got Watson close up under center. It's going to be a rush by number 10.
It's going to be Preston.
Preston Jaquay on the rush for Bentworth, picking up the first down for the Bearcats.
You know, the Trojans, I haven't seen them start like this in a long time. And especially against a crosstown rivalry with Bentworth.
From the 49. Call it the 43.
And now Watson close up under center. They're going to shift Ben Hayes out to wide receiver. And it's going to be a rush up the middle, and he's going to be taken down for a loss of yards there. It's going to bring up second and about, I'm going to say second and 13 here.
Yeah, that is the freshman Carter Frank with that tackle.
Devon
Harris in there too. He's a senior this year.
Second down and 10 for
Yeah,
the
he's a
Bearcats.
big gap in the middle to try and run up.
Something seems like it's a good trend going on right now is like no team is really gaining that big gain on offense, except for that one play by Keys. But as you saw, it came up not in the Trojans' favor there. And Ben Hayes came up with the fumble recovery. Now Watson in shotgun formation with Hayes behind, with Hayes next to him. Gonna send a man in motion to direct snap to Hayes. Hayes getting pummeled over the middle, back to the line of scrimmage for no gain there.
Tackled by number 52, Colton Loudon.
That was Loudon in there on the tackle.
Elijah Carpenter.
And Eli Carpenter.
It's 3rd down and 10 for the Bearcats.
3rd and 10. See what the Bearcats are going to do here on 3rd down. I mean, looking at Bentworth stats, they don't pass as much.
No, but last week they did end up having Ty Watson with 3 for 5 and 93 passing yards in the air. 2 of those were to the wide receiver, Caden Aries.
And he's going to be taken down in the backfield by big 3 back there, Noah Lehue.
Number 22, Ben Hayes with the carry.
Malachi P going to look like Landon Abercrombie in there too.
50, Noah Lehue. And number 3, Elijah Carpenter.
And yeah, just looking at it, Caden Ayers had 60 receiving yards on 2 receptions. So they definitely aired the ball out last game.
Number 10, Chase Shemansky.
And it's going to be a punt. Nearly blocked there by Noah Lehue. It's going to be hauled in by Chase Shemansky. Shemansky gets to the outside, and he finds a hole, trucking the defender before getting out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. What a great return there by Chase Shemansky, the junior.
Yeah, that's momentum.
And he just got through that line perfectly, just executed, looking at his blockers, where to go.
Hit that gap, took off.
50, Levi Urcho.
But a good tackle by 11 to get him out of bounds to save a touchdown.
I mean, yeah, what a great job here by the Trojan defense so far. I mean, stopping Bentworth where they needed to be stopped, but Trojan offense is going to need to pick back up here. And now Hartley in shotgun formation, and he's all alone in the backfield, peek in motion out to the right side. Hartley and a design run. Hartley's going to stay on his feet and taken down for a gain of about 3 or 4 there. We'll see where the ref places him in about 2 seconds. And that's going to be a gain of only 2 there. Wow. Guess we were both wrong, Dakota.
Yeah.
Bryce Croson also
looked like he was running forever.
It'll bring up 2nd down and 9 for the Trojans.
Sorry, they actually moving back another yard, so it's only going to be a gain of 1 there for Hartley. Hartley close up under center. Keep by Logan. Logan still running. And
number 6, Logan Hartley with the quarterback keeper.
Get a decent gain there.
And about like 6.
And it's going to be about a gain of about like 6 or 7 yards there.
Along with number 54, Braden Taggart.
Yeah, it's going to be a gain of 6 there for Hartley. So now it's a 3rd down and 4. It's a big, crucial 3rd down. They're going to need to convert this if they want to get some more momentum going for them.
To me, that play honestly looked like a mishap communication, because it looked like he was looking to toss it outside, but
Hartley drops back to pass. And it's going to be deep out there. And it's over the head, nearly picked off. Tender receiver there.
Hartley's pass is incomplete.
Tender receiver looks like it's number 10. Yep. It was number 10, Chase Shemansky. What's the scores looking like around the Whippeal right now, Dakota?
Right now, Uniontown is down to Taylor Dragons, 20-0 at half. And looks like Brentwood Spartans are beating Springdale.
Yeah, a lot of 0-0s right now. And then a holding on the offense.
Still 3rd down.
And Gateway is beating Kishka 7-0. Hopewell's up on Beaver.
43.
Doesn't look like any of our rival games have any scores yet.
And now Hartley in shotgun formation. 4 wideouts here. Peek next to him. It's going to be a reverse to Keys. Keys, can he break free? No. Taking down the 40-yard line, and that's going to be that's going to bring up 4th down for the Trojans.
I will say a big game this week was Thomas Jefferson versus Bentworth, and Thomas Jefferson is up 7-0 right now.
Which that's going to be a game that might determine some seeding there late in the playoffs. Because, you know, both teams are currently 3-0.
And another big game was Peters Township. They're leading Laurel Highlands 7-0 right now.
And now it's going to be a punt. Hartley, the punt way down there and off to the sidelines, almost hitting our sideline camera, but that'll place the Bearcats with inside the 20.
They're spotting them at the 21.
Tri-County Realty,
Not a bad punt.
Another big game going on is return rivalry. It's been a new rivalry here in the past couple of years. Is Shore Houston versus Fort Cherry. I mean, Fort Cherry's just been on top every single year with Matt Sieg and their unstoppable offense, but that's kind of a new rivalry that's popped up here in the past.
Yeah, right now, I believe Fort Cherry is up 2-0. So they probably got a safety on them.
Which is located right next to the cheerleaders on the side track. It supports the Cal High School
so
and
now
middle school cheerleaders.
The Bearcat offense will come back out on the field. And that's Watson close up under center. Ben Hayes in motion. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper. Crockett in there on the tackle. And as well as Meyer and Keys. And, you know, I think Keys is going to play the rest of this game with some anger after that fumble.
Yeah.
Tackled by number 22, Braden Crockett, and number 9, Aiden Keys.
Meyer in there on the initial trip up.
And Braden and Keys coming in to finish them up.
You know, clock winding down. There's only about 40 seconds left here in the first quarter.
3rd down and 5 for the Trojans.
Definitely looking to be a defensive game.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be a high or low scoring game. Last game, we were already up 33-7 by halftime. And now it's going to be a run to 10. He's going to break free. That's going to be enough for a Bearcat first down. Seems like they're relying on 10 a lot more.
Yeah, Preston's getting a lot of carries.
Just play on the rush, picking up a Bentworth.
A lot more than Hayes. Hayes has been their guy. He's getting almost 200 rushing yards per game.
Yeah, last week had 166 on 16 carries, but Preston's right behind him, had 11 carries with 101 yards. They both combined for 267 rushing yards last week against Charleroi.
And that is going to be the end of the first quarter, and we will be right back once this first quarter resumes, or once the second quarter resumes action.
Sponsors for this season. 2025 football, California Volunteer Fire Department, Weston's General Contracting, Ray's Baseball Institute, Megan Saley Photography, Martinac Planning and Consulting, Grizzle's Roadhouse, A&D Industries, Elite Physical Therapy, Burlow's Automotive, Agrafiotis Law, California Hill Gun Club, Naxonics State Farm Insurance, Big Dave's Pizza, D&B Environmental, Howard Concrete Pumping, Valdessery Bakery, Alex and Julianne Braddock, Daisy Town Athletic Club. We thank you guys all for your continued support this season.
And we're back here in the second quarter of action. Just a little update on the scores. Fort Cherry did actually get a safety, but then they return a punt for a touchdown.
And then your McKeesport is beating Bell Vernon 14-0.
And McKeesport, you know, we've talked about, me and Damani talked about it last game. They have one of the best running backs in the Whitfield, or actually in the state.
5-yard penalty.
And that's going to be a false start on the defense here. And just a little announcement. Probably going to need to get confirmation, but heard McKeesport's running back's not playing this game, and I mean, that's a big loss for McKeesport because he's been their #1 guy.
Yeah, I don't know if he's played a game this year yet. Because I know he was out week 1. Well, technically week 0 for high school.
Hayes with about a 3-yard gain there. That brings up 2nd and 7. No, there's looks to be only standing room here in Trojan Stadium. Very packed house.
I don't even know if there's any standing room. It looks like we're 2-3 layers deep.
And that's one of the biggest crowds we've seen. In a pass from Watson. Watson getting pressured and picked off. That's what we needed here early in this game. Early in the second quarter. That was Alan Dennis there, the sophomore. And, you know, he's just been electric over these past 2 years he's been here.
Oh, yeah.
First and 10, California from the 42.
And here we go. That's Hartley, and they give us the Peak. Peak being just pummeled, and another fumble. I don't know what's happening to Peak tonight. I mean, that's his 3rd fumble of the game.
Yeah, that's 2nd for him.
Or 2nd for him, 3rd of the game. I mean, I don't know what's going on right now, but Trojans need to get it together right now.
Yeah. This offense is starting out rocky.
But I can tell you one thing, there's going to be one heck of a talk in the locker room. Because I've never seen the Trojans fumble this much.
Oh yeah, Woods is definitely going to have keep the hands on the ball. Ball security, that's biggest key.
And now they give us to Hayes.
Number 22, Ben Hayes picks up 5 yards.
That was Carter Franklin there on the tackle. And you know, Hayes, he's being limited to 2 at max 6-yard gains every time he's given the ball. I mean, this is gonna be a defensive game here.
Ball will be placed at the 38.
Oh yeah, Carter Frank's been stepping up as being a freshman, having big
shoes to fill,
and he stepped up this year. He's been looking good.
And a really big loss on the defense, losing. You lost Christian Ross, Nico Georgidis, and a bunch of other players.
Yeah, you lost Vinny.
And he's taken down immediately. No gain on the play. Yeah, losing Vinny, losing a bunch of players last year was a massive hit.
Yeah, we lost a lot. Losing Lee was another big hit.
He was our main guy last year. We fed the ball to him like he hated the ground. He ran like he hated the ground.
In California territory.
He ran like his shoes were on fire.
Ben Hayes there for the touchdown for the Bearcats. The first strike of the game here, late in the game, in the second quarter.
Yeah, that hit a gap up the middle and just took off.
And last year for Bentworth versus Cal, it was 72 to 14.
Tyler Watson out there to attempt the extra point.
But
The kick is up, and it is good. Your score with 10:04 left to go in the second quarter.
rocky start here for the Trojans against Bentworth.
Yeah, let's see if Trojan offense can spark something up.
This time we'd like to give a shout out to our sponsors for this season. Dean Corber, Howard Hannah Simon's #1 agent. Gail and Martin Abercrombie. Joe and Cheryl Reinhardt. Chief Jim Smith in the California Borough Police Department. The Hartley family, the Morton family, the Baumgart family, and Melanie Tanini. We thank you guys for all your support this season.
And you know, Dakota, it's always a good matchup whenever Bentworth comes to town. But here today, I mean, the Trojan offense has been a little shaky. 3 fumbles in almost 1 quarter. It doesn't look good for the Trojans here.
No.
And then giving up a touchdown to Ben Hayes. I get he's difficult, but we just got to get better on the stopping the run here, because that's what they're going to feed. It's going to be a give. And he's going to get to the outside. And another fumble.
Tripped over his own teammate.
And it's going to be luckily recovered by the Trojans.
Number 10,
Looks like
Shemansky.
Chase, yep. Chase recovered that, luckily.
I don't know what's going on here with the Trojans, but they need to find something to stop flipping up the ball, stop coughing it up.
That's 2 for Keys and 2 for Malachi Peak now.
And Keys on the first one, he got
He was
caught. He got
stripped.
stripped. He got strip sacked, or ball got stripped from him there. And I mean, we just got to figure out something to do here on the Trojan offense. Hartley, shotgun formation. And Hartley. And it's going to be a flag on the play.
Flag on the
False
play.
start.
False start.
Offense, number 52. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
And the Trojans false start here.
Yeah, false start on Colton Loudon.
He had one of those last game, and I mean, it's going to happen in football, but here, whenever the Trojans really need it, you just can't have that here.
No, we can't take these costly penalties.
Hartley, give his to Chase Shemansky and just fighting for any yards he can.
Hartley hands the ball off.
That's going to bring up
Chase
second down.
That's Preston on the tackle in the backfield.
Brought down on the play by number 51 of Bentworth, Cameron Krejci.
Sorry, that was Krejci there on the tackle.
Second down and long for the Trojans. Ball will be placed at the 25.
And Peak and Landon are actually off the field right now. Myers in at running back.
Looks like.
Timeout by the Trojans.
Timeout.
Yeah, it looks like we had some confusion on that play.
Hartley having to move Brandon to where he needed to be.
But let's see if this timeout will help the offense get moving.
Join the Day of Giving, September 18th. Your Gift to California Area School District Foundation opens up a bonus pool of funds from the Washington County Community Foundation. Give at wccfgive.org.
And here we go
California Area High School
with the Trojans backed up way in their own territory.
enhances the district through student scholarships.
Let's see what the Trojans are going to do here.
Grants to bolster unique and innovative educational
Peak back out on the field. Myers still out there with Eli Carpenter, Chase Shemansky, and Brandon Meyer. And it's another flag on the play. And I think this is going to be
Offense number 61.
And that's John Reeves there at the center.
Yeah. That's another penalty that's going to hurt.
Ball will be placed at the
That's
20.
Second and 20.
for California.
And the Trojans, I think they just, if they can't find anything on offense, they just got to hold them until the second half. Hartley going to pass. Nearly picked off there by number 14.
It's intended for Malachi.
Pass is broken up by the Bearcats.
And even if that pass was completed, that only would have got him back to the original line of
Pass was
scrimmage.
intended for number 1, Malachi Peak. It'll bring up third down.
And that's
22.
third down here with about 9 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Hartley. Pitch to Dennis. And Dennis going to be run out of bounds.
Number 2, Alan Dennis with the carry.
And now that brings up fourth down.
Gets a gain of
And
about 6.
me personally, if I'm the Trojans, I'm punting it here. You can't give them any leadway at all.
No, you got to try to pin them back as far as you can.
And now Hartley to punt it away. And it's going to be
Came off his foot
Hartley's
wrong.
goes out of bounds. Bearcats will take possession first and 10.
Central Valley's currently beating McGuffey 14-0. Another big one, Cannon Max beating Armstrong 14-6. Washington's actually up on Waynesburg right now 7-0. Woodland Hills is up on Penn Trafford 21-14. That's another big game you got to watch out. Brentwood's taking a strong lead here against Springdale 21-0 in the first quarter.
Penn Trafford's starting out the year really well. They're looking really nice, but
And Franklin Regional is actually up against Greater Latrobe 7-0. And back out on the offense, it's Ty Watson close up under center with 3 running backs behind him. It looks like it's going to be now everybody in motion. Watson. It's going to be a pass. Over the middle. Diving catch. Can't make it.
Watson's pass is incomplete.
just overthrew
Intended for
him.
number 6, Matthew Mahan.
Let him a bit too much, but he had him.
They'll bring up second down and 10 from the 32-yard line.
And Avonworth took the lead on Thomas Jefferson, currently 14-7. Gateway is currently beating Kiski 14-7. Jeanette is beating Fraser 13-0. Ringgold is beating Greensburg Salem 13-0. And Ringgold McKeesport's up on Bell Vernon 14-7. Now Watson close up under center. It's going to be give to Hayes. Hayes just taken down by that Trojan line. Noah Leahy and Colin Loudon in there on the tackle. And Clareton's pulled away.
Looks
early.
like we have an injured Bentworth on the play.
And that is number... Can't really make out a number right now, but... Clareton's up against GCC 14-0, and Norwin is currently up against Seneca Valley 14-0. And yeah, just a bunch of Hopewell is up 21-10 against Beaver. A bunch of 21s, 14s, just up by 1 or 2 touchdowns early on. And a bunch of 0-0s. I mean, this is going to be a tough week for every team. It's most likely their first time in section or just another non-section matchup. As for the Trojans here, this is our first section matchup.
Yeah, look, I don't know if some of the scores aren't going in, but they still have our game at 0-0, but it is 7-0.
And Carmichael's playing best center. West Green's playing Avella. Jeff Morgan playing Mapletown. So that's almost all of our conference in.
Yep, that is.
And number 60 was the injured player. And yeah, that's all of our conference right now. All of our conferences in conference play for week 1, or for week 3, I should say. And now Watson in shotgun formation. Watson rolls out to his right, looking to pass. Looked like trying to do a screen there over the middle, but is incomplete. Hayes was the intended receiver. That'll bring up 4th down. And let's see if they go for a field goal here, but I'm guessing they're going to go for it, because you're going to have to be a very experienced or very good punter to get that sort of distance there.
In high school football, you don't have many punters, but it looks like they're going to maybe try to go for a field goal.
Wow, that's not what I was expecting here. I mean, let's see if he's got the distance. He did have a really good really good extra point attempt from about the 15. And
last game, he ended up with 3 field goals.
And Keys is back there, and it's going to be short. And that'll bring up the Trojan offense. Let's see if they can regain some offense or regain their ground here. And with 4 fumbles on the game, correct me if I'm wrong, I mean, that's just, you can't have that in a high school football game early on against a rivalry.
No. That's going to hurt you.
No matter what team you play. Even if you're up by 4 scores, I mean, that'll hurt you.
Between the penalties and the fumbles, that's hurting us right now.
Let's see if the Trojan offense could get some ground here. And now Hartley closes up under center. Give us to Abercrombie. Abercrombie just tried to bull his way through there.
Layden Abercrombie on the carry, picking up a gain of a yard.
54 and 76 there on the tackle. And
Quincy Brown on the tackle for Bentworth, along with Braden Taggart. 2nd down and 8 for the Trojans. He's placed at the 22.
And here comes the Trojan offense, a little gain there.
Number 1, Malachi Peak with the carry.
Peak in there. And I'm certain, we talked about this earlier, but usually coach does kind of give them a big old speech whenever they're either down or just need that momentum.
3rd down and 2 for California.
And let's see what the Trojan offense is going to do. It's going to be a give to Peak. Peak just trying to bull his way through, trying to get some revenge for plays he lost, and that's going to be enough for a Trojan 1st down.
Before being brought down by Bentworth's number 21, Bryce Grossen, and number 5, Ty Watson.
You know, I think there was a little bit of anger on that run there by Peak from Dakota.
Well, there definitely is. Peak trying to get back from both those fumbles, trying to help the team back out and not hurt them. Another one.
And there goes Peak. He's just throwing around there. Short gain, maybe about 1 or 2 there.
About 4.
Yeah, they're going to give him an extra couple extra yards after that dive.
Rush, Taggart on the tackle. It'll bring up 2nd down and 6.
And that's one of the biggest losses from last season, was losing Christian Ross. I mean, he was an electric kicker. If we ever needed a field goal late in the game to win the game, he would be our guy.
Yeah, this year Cal does not have a true kicker.
It's currently Landon Abercrombie, and Logan Hartley's our punter, but not having much experience at kicker. And it's going to be deep to Carpenter, but can't haul it in.
Hartley's pass
But as I was saying, Landon and Logan not having much experience. They probably did in the youth, but not having much experience in there at kicker or punter. I mean, that's a big loss for the Trojans from last year.
Well, even in youth, I know Landon never kicked. Or in middle school, our kicker was Malachi.
Yeah, he's listed in there as another backup kicker, but Logan did punt, he told me, in youth football.
Yeah.
And in middle school. And now Szymanski in motion. Hartley, another give to Peak. Peak trying to bull his way through there, hanging onto the ball this time. It kind of bobbled there. Looking at him with my binoculars, it kind of bobbled there in his hands, but held on to it.
Tiger on the tackle for Bentworth.
Truly a motto that I've heard from a bunch of college and pro running backs is just tuck it and run. I mean, you just can't let that thing fly. I mean, that's one of the points that'll make or break your game. Hartley close up under center with Landon. Malachi, it's a pass.
Roll out.
And he's going to take it himself. And he's going to dive for it. Did he get it? No,
Yeah,
they're going to say it. They're going to say he's out way before the first down marker.
Appears to be just short of the marker.
I thought he was going to pass to Landon there on the little screen pass.
Let's see what Woods decides to go. Will we go for it, try to get some?
No, that was fourth down there.
Oh.
And now it's going to be a turnover. That's another massive momentum shifter in a bad way here for the Trojans.
Yeah, it definitely is, but see if defense can hold them.
Got the Vaughn Harris, Malachi Peak, and Noah Leahy on that line. I mean, Noah's yet to have a sack this game.
Ball's placed at the 45.
He's had one or two tackles, but he's yet to have a sack this game, which he's been known for here. It's going to be a give to Hayes, and Hayes is just taken down almost immediately by Abercrombie. I mean, they've done a really good job at stopping Hayes so far. Besides that one touchdown run, they've limited him to little yards.
Yeah, they've been doing a good job holding that run to minimum gain.
Awesome one on the play. 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
As you can hear our public address announcer Drew Thomas saying we only got 5 minutes left to go in this half. Crew here tonight. Adam Augustine running the top camera. LJ Pollock down at the sidelines. We'll finish that here in a second. And he fumbles it! And the Trojans get some momentum here, Dakota, as they recover a fumble of their own.
That's big. And we got short field to go. Let's see if our offense can spark something.
And mistake me if I'm wrong, but I think that was number 10 on the rush there. But as I was saying, our crew for tonight down on the sidelines, LJ Pollock. Up here is Adam Augustine, Joey DeBlasio running the scoreboard, Vincent Ruddle running the computer, and me and Dakota running commentary. Hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe. We have much more than just live streams here on this YouTube channel. We have local history series. We just went to Fort Pitt. That video will be coming out soon. Another give to Peak. Peak just bowling his way through, gain of about 5 there.
And we also have our
morning news.
Levi Urcho on the tackle.
That can give you information on what's happening on school and around the area.
About 6 to go for the Trojans.
Another thing, looking at the Steelers, how do you think Aaron Rodgers did last week?
He looked good, throwing 4 touchdown passes. And
Number 20, Landon Abercrombie, gets a first down for the Trojans.
Sorry about that, folks, but a first down for the Trojans here. And that's much needed momentum. As we were saying about Aaron Rodgers, I mean, 4 touchdowns with, I think he went 20 for 23. Just an all-out stellar game.
yeah.
Skor Winkowski, I think he's a sophomore here at Steelers. Calvin Austin getting a touchdown.
Joanna Smith coming in big for him too.
And they're just trying to rip the ball out of Peak's hands, but not before he gets down for a gain of about 7 there.
There's a flag in the backfield.
And there's a flag in the backfield, so I think that's going to get pulled back. I think I'm missing another touchdown there, Dakota, but I know.
Holding. Offense number 50. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot.
I was on Noah Leahy.
Correction. No first down.
And that's good, but that's going to push them back to about 1st and 25, which is not good here for the Trojans.
Yeah, that hurts. That's another costly penalty that we cannot afford.
And I mean, even though they were the opposing team, I still have much respect for Justin Fields. I mean, he balled out in that game.
Oh, yeah.
Hartley give to Peak, and that penalty might just go away with that run from Peak.
Yeah.
Correction, Aaron Rodgers is 22 for 30, still an amazing game. No interceptions, 244 passing yards and 4 passing touchdowns. Not a good day on the running side of things. Jalen Warren on 11 carries, getting 37 yards. Kenneth Gainwell only getting 19 yards on 7 carries. But DK not getting a touchdown, but on 4 receptions, he got 83 yards. Calvin Austin got a touchdown at 70 yards. Muth getting 28.
Jalen Ramsey coming up big on defense, too, helping us out.
Warren did get a receiving touchdown. That's going to be a give to Peak. Landon just trying to get as much blocking as he can for Peak there. That's going to bring up 3rd down. But yeah, Calvin Austin getting a touchdown. Jalen Warren getting a receiving touchdown. Ben Skoronek getting a receiving touchdown. And Johnu getting a receiving touchdown. The defense, Alex Highsmith came up with a sack. There was one play that an announcer gave a play call, and it was TJ Watt whenever he handed off the ball. Justin Fields handed off the ball, but TJ Watt just got shot out of a cannon, and I mean, there was no stopping him. Peak just getting taken down to the backfield. That's going to bring up 4th down. I mean, if I'm Coach Woods, I'm going for this here because you need that momentum going into halftime. There's only a minute left.
Yeah, you need to spark something here. I'd go for it and I'd pass it.
And something that I think Caleb Johnson found his role is as a kick returner. He had 134 yards on 5 receptions for or 5 receives on kicking, which is not bad for your first actual NFL game. Another player I think is going to be really special for the Steelers is Yahweh Black, our rookie this year. He did really well in preseason, coming up with 3 sacks and just over double-digit tackles.
Yeah, one thing that did hurt us that game is we did not have Harmon.
No, that was a big loss because going into the draft, I thought we were going to take Shedeur Sanders, but as you all may know, he fell all the way to the 5th round, and I mean, that was just I feel bad for him because like he was projected to go to number 3, maybe number 1. And another big loss or big hurt on the Steelers defense, was the Jets running game. I mean, they were just unstoppable with Breece Hall, Justin Fields, and Braylon Allen.
I mean, right there, that's a hard thing to stop with the read option.
And, you know, Justin Fields, a lot of design runs in that Jets offense. I mean, never really having a select and distinctive QB ever, really. I think he's going to be their guy for a couple years. Hartley give to Peak. Peak is going to try and get to the 1st down, and he got it by about a yard. Great carry there by Peak.
Levi Urcho on the tackle for Bentworth.
Great blocking all around. Found the gap, and he hit it hard.
Yeah, I really do think Justin Fields is going to be their guy for many years to come. Steelers' next matchup is going to be against the Seahawks on Sunday again at 1 p.m. It's going to be a rematch from 2 seasons ago where they clinched the playoffs. It's going to be another handoff to Peak, and Peak being tackled there by Ben Hayes, tripped up by a couple of Bearcats there.
There's a flag on the play though.
That's one of the biggest killers here in high school football is flags, and it looks like it's going to be on the Trojans again. Yep. I just hope it's not holding because then that's going to bring us all the way back.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a holding.
Yeah, no, it looks like it's what it's going to be. But hey, they got a fresh set of downs they got to work with it with about a minute to go.
Chop block.
I know it's chop block.
15-yard penalty.
Newer
That hurts more.
And that's a newer penalty here in football, not just high school, but any like NFL through high school. I mean, if you just get hit with that, I mean, there's nothing you can really do, and especially when you're on the offense, you can't do that.
Yeah, no. That causes a lot of injuries to the knees.
And what they're trying to do is just make football safer. And Hartley trying to see who that run was. Abercrombie, a short, small gain there. Me personally, if I'm Woods here, I'm passing it. I mean, you need those yards badly.
And last week, they did not look bad with the pass either.
And going to be another timeout here.
They found
Timeout.
Keys for a couple receptions. All around, we look good passing the ball.
And I mean, these defenses have been just firing away at all cylinders at each other. I mean, you can't stop the Trojan or Bearcat defense. I mean, Bearcat defense is definitely going to be, Bearcat team actually is just going to be one tough team to beat late in the playoff. They could be a sneaky team in the playoffs. I mean, truly, I feel like they've turned it around here with Ben Hayes here at running back.
Honestly, anybody in the Tri-County South could take it. Wes Green, Jeff Morgan, they're both looking lethal this year.
Havela's even their sneaky middle of the pack team. They could sneak in there with the last spot in the playoffs.
Honestly, Carm, too. They're always a surprise.
But every year, I mean, it's always between Jeff Morgan, California, and either Mapletown or West Green.
Yeah, that's normally your head of the pack, but who knows? This year, we might have new heads.
And I feel like that's going to be on the Trojans.
Illegal substitution on the offense. The offense broke 12 with the huddle. 12 broke the huddle with 12. 5-yard penalty.
And that's a new one. That's going to break him up way back there. And I mean, Hartley's just got to air this one out. It's second down.
Yeah,
second
if I'm Woods,
20,
I would not run the ball.
Second down and 25. I mean, it would be stupid. It would be stupid to run the ball. I mean, if you had, as you said, like Alan Dennis, you see him out there. He's a very fast runner, but I just don't think he can get around this.
Maybe we
today
hit
on
him to the outside, but we're going to pass it.
Hartley's going to try and evade
Under
pressure,
pressure.
and he's going to. And he's going to air it out. And it's going to be picked off.
Intended for Allen. For a second, it looked like Allen was about to jump it and catch it, but
It looked like Allen came down with it, but then,
went straight through his arms.
and I mean, the Trojan fan base is just getting quiet here at Trojan Stadium.
Ball is placed at the 20-yard line.
And on that play, Hartley just evading so much pressure with
the
linebackers running in on him. I mean, he probably could have ran that for a couple extra yards, but yeah, looking at our replay here, I mean, Dennis, he was within inches of catching that ball, but
Yeah, you had number 50, Utro, on the pressure immediately off that edge. Let's see if defense can.
Watson close up under center. It's going to be give to Hayes. Hayes getting to the outside, and he's going to run out of bounds, avoiding the hit there.
Got about 9.
And I think he's trying to run. I think he's trying to just save as much clock as he can here. I mean, not a stupid option here.
No, Bentworth trying to go in with more momentum.
All I know is when we go into half, coach is going to have a big talk with his boys here.
Oh yeah. Normally Woods wants to always be up at half and go in with a lead. But
coming into this, a bunch of analysts had us picked to actually blow out Bentworth, but as you can see here, that's not the case.
Yeah, Bentworth
a lot of
is coming in
turnovers.
with a lot of fight.
Give the 10 there. Crockett and Braden Crockett and Landon Abercrombie in there on the tackle.
Number 10, Preston Jaquet on the rush. Tackled by Braden Crockett, number 22.
And I think that's going to just wrap up the first half here, folks. Your score, low score game here. Trojans 0 and Bearcats 7. We'll see you in the second half. Stay tuned for your Staff Appreciation Night ceremony.
California 0, Bentworth 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, asking our faculty and staff of the California Area School District to come out on the field in order to thank the service of the students of our district. In attendance, Tara Boyton. All right, once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Trojan Stadium. Tonight, we would like to recognize our faculty and staff here for Staff Appreciation Night, so if you would please direct your attention to the track. Here's the members we have in attendance here this evening. School Police Officer, Matt Bumgard. First grade teacher, Tara Boytosh. Second grade teacher, Jenna Capello. Special education teacher, Allison Carlson. Maintenance custodian, Lonnie Crow. Maintenance custodian, Marcus Crow. Head cafeteria cook, Kathy Evans. School resource officer, Anthony Glab. Cafeteria cook, Rachel Graham. Director of maintenance, Jeremy Hodge. High school English teacher, Sarah Kenny. High school math teacher, Danielle Knox. Paraeducator, Emily Coker. Paraeducator, Kayla Lee. Maintenance custodian, Adam Martin. Our K-6 principal, Dr. Rachel Nagy. Paraeducator, Lisa Ondulik. Our secondary principal, Dr. Joshua Pollock. High school English teacher, Laura Lee Rita, and Goober Therapy Dog. High school technology teacher, Rob Ruddle. And band director, music teacher, Daniel Zippin. Let's hear for our staff, ladies and gentlemen. We also have Regina Juarez. Can't forget about her. And I was told to mention myself, John DeFlippo. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Bentworth School District proudly presents the 2025 Bentworth Bearcat Band. The band is made up of students in grades 9 through 12. It is under the direction of Mr. Brandon Van Sickle, auxiliary director Mrs. Michelle Alton, and assistant director Mr. Keegan Bonnet. The major and captain is Camille Sneed, co-captain Cassidy Shaw, color guard captain Lauren Jaromchuk, and co-captain Michaela Johnson. The band is led by drum major Elena Nusatelli. Tonight, the band will perform their 2025 show, The Beach Boys, including I Get Around, Good Vibrations, In My Room, God Only Knows, California, Open Parentheses, State of, Close Parentheses, Girls, and Wouldn't It Be Nice? And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Bentworth Bearcat Marching Band! sax and Carson Jones. Trumpet soloist Addison Peisch. Tuba solo Carson Jones. And piccolo solo Megan Messick.
your man ready. California Trojan Marching Band. Trojan Band staff includes Director Mr. Gary Simmons.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner for the 50-50 ticket. The prize is $525. The winning number is 034363. Again, that's 034363. See Tom Glowinski at the concession stand. Thank you.
And we're back after halftime. You know, longer halftime than usual. Still 7-0 here, but a couple scores around the Whitfield that Central Valley is currently beating McGuffey 28-0, and Aliquippa is losing to Mars 6-0. I mean, that's a crucial hit for Aliquippa because if they lose that game, that'll affect their seeding drastically.
Oh yeah. And then you also have Peters Township beating Rural Highlands, and Best Center is beating Carmichael's at half.
That's another shocker here for me. Because, you know, here in the Tri-County South, you usually have a good plethora of teams, like we mentioned earlier. I mean, any team at any year could go out there and steal the win for that section title.
Yeah, most definitely.
Jeff Morgan, you know, they won last year. I mean, on a 2-point conversion that if the Trojans would have converted, they would have won the game. And now that Keys is actually the kicker for this kickoff.
Yeah,
and wow, what a kick. Gets it down about the 22-yard line and avoids the hit.
Looks like he slipped or
looked like he just went down there. Fort Cherry's blowing away Chartiers Houston 37-0 here. And Seton LaSalle is currently beating Charleroi 28-0. A couple others. I saw earlier that Clarion was beating GCC 30-2, which is a crazy score. I mean, 30-2.
Looks like Adenworth is up on TJ 27-14.
You know, I wish we could have covered that game, but obviously we can't because we can't move on the road. But rushed up the middle, it looks like by Ben Hayes.
Who knows? Maybe here soon we will.
Number 22, Ben Hayes.
Maybe we'll get the equipment to move.
Tackle by number 4, Brandon Meyer.
Yeah, I believe that was Ben Hayes there on the rush.
And number 44, Carter Frank.
You know, I've heard Carter Frank's name a lot here tonight. I mean, you know, he's really stepped up into his position as a sort of like outside linebacker-ish type player / defensive lineman.
Yeah, he's been big help to this defense.
As a freshman, I mean, he's currently in there at linebacker. And he's taking over Chris's number. I mean, big shoes to fill on that number. It's going to be a pass and tipped away by Carpenter. Looks like a little life here on the Trojan defense. They're jumping around happy.
third down for the Bearcats.
Like I said, Dakota, like whenever Eli tipped that ball, they were all jumping around happy. I mean, maybe there's a mood swing. Maybe they talked a lot in the locker room.
Yeah, Woods probably gave him a
stern talking
hard earful and got that locker room fired up to come out in half. Just
third down and 8 for the Bearcats. Ball's placed at the 29.
But look on California's schedule coming up. You have away game at Avella next week.
And he's going to be pressured, taken down, but not before that'll bring up 4. Whoa, how is he still up? That was Ben Hayes. I thought he was down way back there.
Ben Hayes getting a first down for the
I don't know. It
Bearcats.
looked like he was.
It looked like he was down way back there.
Tackle by
It
number
looks
2,
like
Allen
refs
Dennis.
might have seen that he just bounced on a player, stayed up.
Bearcats take it into Trojan territory.
I'm going to go ahead and look at the replay here.
But that's a huge gain for Bentworth.
Ball will be placed at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
And it looked like it was a pitch to Ben Hayes. And no, he was down. His knee hit the ground. I mean, looking back at that play, his knee hit the ground.
Looks like there's going to be a flag on California.
Or it.
Offside. Defense, number 1.
Yep.
It's going to be an offside. I mean, he was down. I mean, the ref was right in front of him. He just never blew the whistle.
For the Bearcats.
It's going to make it a 1st and 5 for the Bearcats now. Here at the 25.
Yeah, Carter Frank, I was watching that play a couple times. Both of his knees were actually down. It's going to be another give to Hayes, and Hayes is going to get around to the outside. And that's going to be another first down for the Bearcats.
Way to seal the outside edge by Allen, though. Didn't let him get out and around him. If he gets out and around him right there, that's probably a touchdown.
You know, that kind of makes me upset there, Dakota. I mean,
First and 10 Bearcats from the
both of his
19-yard
knees were
line.
down, and the ref was right in front of him. He just never called it and never blew the whistle. And that's something that it's going to happen in little 1A football here in Pennsylvania and in high school
Have that
football.
in all sports in general.
They're just not going to see that. Hayes just keeps getting the rock and taken down by Malachi Peak.
22, Ben Hayes with the
I mean,
carry.
again, the officials are just human like all of us. We all make mistakes.
And number 22,
We're all learning
Braden
at the same
Crockett.
time.
Crockett and Peak there on the tackle.
We'll bring up second down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8 for the Bearcats.
See if the defense can hold up.
It's going to be a flag, I think.
Pass ball's incomplete.
No, there's no flag.
Yeah, there is.
Now there
He
is.
dropped it.
Intentional grounding.
Yeah, that's definitely intentional grounding. There was no receiver over in the area. They were all on this close side.
And a 5-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
And that's one of the biggest controversial penalties that usually teams or quarterbacks just do not like. I mean, but there's nothing you could get around it.
Third down.
There's nothing you could get around it. I mean, if there's no receivers in the pocket and you just throw it away and you're still in the pocket, it's gonna be a penalty because I don't think he wanted to be hit there for a sack. And
Looks the pass.
now finally brought down by the freshman Carter Frank. Not before bringing up fourth down, and
I think they're going to go for a field goal here.
knowing what they've done in the past, yeah, I totally agree with you here, Dakota. I mean, they tried it from, I don't know, what was it, 55 yards out almost. It was almost 50. And, yeah, they're going to call on the kicking team here. And it's a weird field goal here. The field goal that kickers don't usually like is that it's on the hash marks.
It's on the far hash.
If it's on the close hashes, I mean, kickers kind of like that, but it's up. And it's no good. It looked like it was good from my angle, but the ref says no good.
Just off to the side of it.
But yeah, that's what I was saying. I mean, kickers normally like to be on the inside, not the outside hash marks. And now an injury on the play. And I'm going to go ahead and that looks like that's their quarterback. Sorry, that's Matthew Benhenna.
Well, let's see if Trojans offense can get something rolling here.
As it was a turnover on downs, and they'll have the ball pretty far in their own territory. They're back on about the 20, just a little bit above the 20. And I mean, you never want to see an injury here in any sport, but
no, but
it's gonna happen.
Luckily walking off, so hopefully he's all right.
But now, Trojan offense with Logan Hartley. See if they can turn it around here. You know, they had 4 fumbles in the first half and 1 interception, but see what they can do. Hartley close up under center. Give us the peek. Malachi peek gets. I think it's going to be a first down, and they're going to.
Yep.
They're going to give him the first down.
Caden Ayers on the tackle for Bentworth.
They're
He
going to give
almost
him.
broke free, but
He's got his ankles wrapped up by the Bearcat defense. And I mean, truly, the Trojans, no matter what, if they get a touchdown, they're going to go for a 2-point conversion because, like we said earlier, they do not have a kicker. Logan Hartley again, same formation. Give us to Crockett. Crockett just getting wrapped up and pummeled, getting lifted in the air.
fought for about 2, maybe 3, giving them 3.
And as you can hear, these Trojans love their school spirit here.
Yeah, I see a lot of alumni in this building, a whole bunch of parents, and also some kids too that graduated last year and within the last 5 years.
And it looks like they're just going to run the same formation and
flag in the backfield.
Malachi Peak with the carry, but we have a flag on the play.
And I do think it's going to be on the offense.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to end up coming back.
Yep, as they're walking back. And great job there.
Holding. Offense number 44.
And that's going to be a holding on Carter Frank. And if that wasn't a penalty, that would have been a first down. But Crockett, an amazing job there, blocking Ben Hayes.
Yeah, but that penalty hurts.
That's going to bring him back 15 yards. And, I mean, that's going to bring up 2nd and 17. Correction, that's going to bring him back 5 yards. Hartley, another fumble. He's going to look to Peak. Another flag.
Another flag in the backfield. But
he's going to break free. Going to break free. And I hope that won't matter. I hope that penalty won't affect us.
Looks like it's going to.
Which is awful because that was another massive run. And if it's holding, we just got to stop that. Let's see what the ref has to say.
I think it was a hold on that side with.
That was a holding on Colt Loudon. I mean,
yeah, it looked like he got underneath the shirt of 50, which is Utro.
And I mean, overall, this hasn't been a really good game, offensive-wise for both teams, actually. And now it's going to be set up 2nd and 27. And the Trojans are going to need a big gain here if they want any chance to get upfield.
It's a really tough battle, and you're battling yourself with all these flags.
Hartley, a screen pass to Chase Szymanski.
Great block.
Szymanski, no block on the left side, but now he's cranked. He's going to bring up third down and long on the 25.
Got a good bit there. You're in another pass situation, or maybe Pete can break for another run.
But that's the problem. When we decide to run, there's just holding after holding.
For California, ball at 16.
And I mean, we just can't have that here at the Trojan Stadium. I mean, going back at it, we took down Sarah Catholic very slow to begin, but we've really picked it up after that. Hartley now.
Gonna roll out.
Hartley gonna give a pass, and he's gonna get the first down and much more. Trucking a defender, but not before getting past the 50-yard line. Down at the 49. That's gonna be a big momentum shift for the Trojans here.
Great catch and run by Landon. Wanting the contact and just running the kid over.
And he's someone that's not scared of the hit at all.
No, he is not. He always is a headhunter for the hit.
And a good reset here for the Trojans. I mean,
yeah, after all those penalties and setbacks, you just came up big on a third down.
Hartley. I can't tell who that is.
Looked
but
like Landon.
And yes, you'd be right. That was Landon Abercrombie. Gain of about 5 there. Now Keys, Dennis, and Szymanski checking in the game.
Carter, Frank.
No, Frank's back on. Crockett comes out. Morton comes out, and so does Landon.
Tackled by Ayers.
Chase Morton.
2nd down and 5 for the
And
Trojans.
Crockett has really been a powerhouse throughout Cornell and Sarah Catholic. I mean, he couldn't be tackled at Sarah Catholic. Looks like it's going to be a pass, 3 wideouts and a triangle. Nope, it's going to be a give to Peak. Here,
Stopped
nothing
after a short gain.
there. Maybe a gain of 1 there or nothing.
Looks like they're going to spot him too.
Wow, they're going to give him an extra yard there.
Yeah, forward momentum.
And most of the time they try and give it to wherever he was last pushed forward at. Now Landon comes back out on the field for Keys.
42.
Dennis also coming off the field. Now Hartley close up under center. Hartley, the handoff. And Peak is just pummeled in the backfield.
Yeah, that
Peak is brought down in the backfield.
And if I'm Woods here, you got to go for it. I mean, you got to get those late points. We only got 3 minutes left here in the third quarter, and this game has gone by really quickly. I mean, you blink an eye, and it's already a minute gone.
Yeah, that was Braden Tagger on the initial hit in the backfield. Again, that's one of Bentworth's big, explosive kids on the line coming off that edge.
And now Crockett coming back off the field with Carter Frank. And yeah, they're going to go for it here on 4th down. I mean, it would be stupid not to. It's 4th and 5. And Hartley, it's going to be a pass. It's going to be
cross field.
And no one is looking. Everyone had their heads turned and no one was looking there.
Pass falls in.
That's a dangerous pass there to go across your body and across the field. It looked like Malachi turned too soon and was looking for it too soon, and Logan just kind of floated it over his head.
And I mean, if you're wondering why neither of the linemen turned around, it's because technically they would be ineligible, and that would get them a penalty.
Yeah, linemen are just there to block. Looked like we were doing a weird rollout to the other side and a screen on far side.
But that ended up not working. I mean, you can get one of your linemen to be eligible. You just got to tell the refs beforehand. And they are just pummeling.
Watson hands it off to number 22, Ben Hayes.
A great stop in the middle there.
Excuse me, that was number 2, Alejandro Lecky.
It was Lucky
Picks
there.
up a gain of
On
1.
the rush.
It'll be
Gain of
second
1.
down and 9.
And I mean, just it's gonna be a timeout here. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Bentworth, their first of the half.
And we'll be right back after this timeout is over.
This time, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to give a shout out to our football sponsors for this season. Tri-County Realty, Mariscotti Insurance, Lee Supply Company, Bongiorno Contracting, LLC, Black Dog Farm, Highway of Lions, National Pipe Chiropractic, Moscow Slovak Club, T-Rock Construction, Keystone Bakery, The Solomon Auto Group, DC Electric, B Graphics, California Volunteer Fire Department, Weston General Contracting, Ray's Baseball Institute, Megan Saley Photography, Martinac Planning and Consulting, Grizzles Roadhouse, AMD Industries, Elite Physical Therapy, Rose Automotive, Agrafiotis Law, California Hill Gun Club, and Dax Thomas State Farm Insurance. We thank you guys for all your support this season.
And we're back. And Tri-County South updates for scores. Jeff Morgan is up 51-0 on Mapletown. That's big for Jeff Morgan to start this.
Another one, Monessen is kind of like us here, only up 7-0 against Sarah Catholic. Aliquippa is still down by 6 against Mars.
And Carmichael's is still down 6-21 against Best Center.
And now draws back to pass. And it's going to be a zip over the middle. It's going to be enough for a first down.
Watson's pass is complete for a first down to Lecky.
Just a great dot there over the middle.
Yeah. Nice play design. Everything was just executed right.
And another thing I've also noticed throughout this game is the sportsmanship between both teams. No matter, even though they're both down and it's not a high-scoring game, they're always picking each other up after the play.
Looks like it's a flag on Bentworth.
Which is going to be huge for the Trojans, and that's going to pull the markers all the way back.
Yeah, it looks like it might end up being an illegal.
Legal man downfield, I think.
No, that's going to be an illegal substitution.
Let's see what they call here.
Looked like they had 12 men on the field before they broke that huddle.
And that's something.
There's no foul on the play for illegal substitution.
Nope, they called it back. Guy must have barely got off.
And that is something that has got both teams here. So I don't know why they haven't moved the change of the ball back yet, but they
called it off. That's why.
Guess just Woods trying to. Actually, I don't know why. That resulted in second down. Close up under center, and they give us number 2.
Looks like he fought his way back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain there on the play.
Tackled by a host of Trojans.
Avonworth still up 27-14 against Thomas Jefferson. I mean, looks like that score hasn't moved. And with about a minute to go here in the third quarter, the Bentworth offense is going to go out there and see what they can do.
Second down and 10.
Again, close up under center. I think that's how he play. And now motion out now in shotgun, but he likes to go up under center a lot.
Honestly, it looks like Bentworth goes for a pass more than they do
Running.
run right now, and Cal's known for a run-first team. And I think
Ben Hayes, I'm surprised they haven't fed him the ball a lot more than they have. Even though they fed him the ball a lot, that he hasn't got very many touches this game. And he's going to bring a 3rd down and 10 here for the Bearcats. And I mean, the Trojan offense, they're going to try. I'm going to see what they're going to do here.
Again, like I said at the beginning of the game, this is going to be a defensive game, and it's shown to be. Neither defenses are really letting up much.
Neither offense is getting many big, heavy hitting yards besides Landon one. Landon's one run, and he's stopped. And that'll bring up 4th down, way deep, about at the 50. They're gonna mark him at the 42. So
4th and 9.
So if I'm Bentworth here going into the 4th quarter, it's only 7-0. The Trojans, you know they're gonna go for 2 if they score here.
And that's the end of the 3rd right there. 4th quarter, the Trojans are still down 7-0.
And like, honestly, I mean, you gotta go for. You gotta just see if you can punt it way down there. But we'll see what the Bearcat team is gonna do here.
And if I'm Coach Woods right now, you got to find something to spark that offense here, because we need a score. We need to score here early in the 4th quarter now.
Thank you guys for all your support this season.
Yeah, it looks like they're punting it. Noah almost gets back there.
Punt will go out of bounds. Trojans will take possession.
Sorry about that, folks. I'm back. And fill me in, Dakota. Where was that punt located?
It looks like they're going to spot it right at the 29-yard line. So, not too bad of a punt. But you had pressure on that punt getting in there. Noah almost having a block. Noah Leahy.
He's had a lot of field goal blocks and a lot of just extra point attempt blocks, and
Yeah, he's
still 3 in the backfield, going to give Peak. They're just going to ride. They're just going to stay on top of Peak all night. They've been doing that all game. I mean,
they've really been doing that all season. Just hand the rock to your best running back who can get you the most yards.
and I mean, just like, honestly, it's been one scrappy game. Penalties, turnovers, fumbles between both teams, actually. I mean, I was talking to one of their coaches, and he said the reason why they lost to Burgettstown was because of all the turnovers, and it's given to Keys. Keys still staying on his feet.
Bouncing off the tackle.
It's kind of fueled with anger there.
It looks like he might have got the first.
If not, they're going to mark.
He did.
I was going to say, if he didn't, they're going to mark him just shy of the first down marker.
Yeah. A good run by Keys, bouncing off tackles. Way to get to the outside.
Shout out to one of our varsity cheerleaders. Happy birthday, Madison Skankus. That'll be first down and 10.
And now Dennis in motion. Hartley. It's a little screen pass to Malachi, and Peak is just pummeled. Taken down about the 21-yard line, and that first down.
That's Utero again in backfield. He's been blowing through those ends right now.
And I mean, that just basically negated the first down there by the Trojans.
Yeah, it really did. 2nd and 20.
There's only 10 minutes left in this game. I mean, if the Trojans want to win here, they got to get a score. Because if the pace keeps up, this is going to be the score for the rest of the game. Hartley and a flag down.
False start.
Flag on the play. False start. Offense.
And that's going to drag them back even farther.
Yeah, that's on Aiden Keys. It's now going to be a
second and 24. Wow. I mean, this is
a long way to go, but we can do it. We've done it before.
The thing is, it's who wants it more here. This is 4-section play in the Tri-County South. And it's another false start that's going to bring him back to 2nd and 29. And I don't know what's going on in the Trojan offense.
Offense number 66. 5-yard penalty.
That's on John Reeves. And I mean, Coach Woods, Mangus, they're all very mad on the sidelines. Or sorry, excuse me, that was on Austin Zemba.
Yeah, that hurts.
And I mean, truly, neither team has got positive yard, like very good positive yards since that Ben Hayes touchdown. Let's give the peek. And he's taken down. The Trojans, I think they just got to go everyone upfield, maybe.
Gotta air this out.
And if not, that's
you gotta hit I would not run it up the middle because you're just gonna run into a sea of defenders. You gotta hit the outside if you're running it.
And yeah, I mean, like that's one of the biggest things here in high school football. I mean, most teams rely on their running game unless you have a very good QB who can lay that thing out there and maybe a very good wide receiver. I mean, that's what you see. That's what you saw whenever Brandon Martin was there in BVA.
Oh, wow.
And Hartley, it's going to be a little screen pass to Peak, and he's going to be still on his feet. Can he get positive yards? Not before being
a 4th and manageable now, though.
No way. Yes, that was 4th and manageable. I completely thought that was 4th down with the Trojans. And
looks like there's a Bearcat down.
Timeout on the field for an injured player.
And it's a cramp. I do not know who that is on.
But big play there by Malachi and Logan connecting. I mean, I've been to a couple of games now, and it looks like Logan's been comfortable throwing the ball. Last game, Logan went out with a possible injury, but Brandon Myers stepped up last game, and he had a couple of nice passes too.
And he was great on the ground too, rushing for a lot of positive yards. Looks like a very bad cramp down there for the Bearcats.
But right here, if I'm Woods, you definitely have to go for it.
It's
down
fourth
with
and
9
7.
minutes.
I mean, it's 4th and 7, and with only 9 minutes to go. I mean, you got to go for it here. There's no holding back here.
It's either go for it or try to trust your defense, punt that ball, and hope your defense can make a stop big without running much clock.
And that looks like a very bad injury because it's been a couple minutes and he still hasn't been taken off the field yet.
It's a nice break for the players, though.
And now he's getting off the field.
Okay, jogged off.
That was number 21. That was Bryce Cowan. And Hartley close up under center with Malachi and Landon next to him. It's going to be a pass, cross body.
He has Landon again.
And he pulls it in one-handed! What a play by Landon Abercrombie, one-handed!
What a play. Great design.
Great play there by Coach Ed Woods. I mean, just hauling it in one-handed.
Looks like Aiden Keys is shaking up a little bit walking off the field.
I mean, he bobbled it around for a second and then hauled it in.
What a grab for him.
And that's big on the Trojan offense here. I mean, they truly needed that first down. They were back, it was 2nd and 29 there. And I mean, they really, really needed that big gain there for positive yards, and that gives them a little bit of momentum. And let's hope they
Yeah, that gets your crowd going.
And he's still running. Will he get the first down? And I think they might give it to him. Yeah. Yes, that's 2 back-to-back first downs for the Trojans. And I mean,
Landon Abercrombie is just tearing it up right now. Looks like after that break through the third quarter, he's been just monstrous for these.
He's been tearing it up out here. I mean, throughout the past 2 years, he's really been tearing it up on offense and defense.
Yeah, really. You don't just have one good running back there. You have 2 with Malachi Peak and Landon Abercrombie.
You almost have 3 at a fullback with Braden Crockett and Peak just still trying to bull his way through there. And
you can never count out. Also, your wide receivers can take a couple of runs like Alan Dennis.
Chase Shemansky and Eli Carpenter. I mean, never count them out because Alan Dennis, last year he opened up both of our home games with receiving or kickoff returns, and I mean that was just electric watching him do that twice in a row. But now Hartley close up under center with Landon next to him, and it's going to be a pass, and it's going to be another pass to Landon. Landon, can he get the first down? Yes, he can. Tripped up there by number 54 for the Bearcats.
That's going to be Braden Taggart. But
heard his name a couple times this game.
Yeah, that's definitely Bearcats' biggest key defender.
Him
and 50 Utero are both, you hear their name a lot.
And I mean, really the Trojans just got to capitalize here late in this ball game because they only got 6 minutes left and they need a score here. Hartley with 3 men behind him, 1 out wide. It's going to be a give to Landon. Landon is just taking the bull by the horns on that. And it's going to be getting about 5 there.
Landon Abercrombie right now is a big key in this drive.
Like I said, just taking the bull by the horns there, basically throwing himself right into the entire Bentworth Bearcats defense. I mean, it's been a really back and forth game. Defense have been on top all game. Again, same formation. Give us to Landon. Landon scooped up in that.
They're going to call him down. They're going to call him down by contact.
Forward progress was stopped. It's 3rd down.
And that'll bring up 3rd down.
That's kind of big that they ended up calling him down because that would have been another strip for that Bearcats defense.
And you saw he was wide open. He would have been gone.
Yeah.
And right now I'd be looking at, usually when I'm in this formation to Madden, I would look for a play action pass to the outside.
Yeah. Or even a little tight end dump off. We're going I formation.
I formation. Chase Shemansky in motion. It's going to be a give to Peak. Peak trying to bull his way through for that first down. 1st and goal. And he's going to be stopped short. And he's going to need 1 to gain here.
Tackled by number 5, Ty Watson.
Looks like we're going to have to get 2.
Yeah, they're going to back him up a yard. Forward progress ended 2 yards short.
And this crowd is honestly getting loud on both ends, not just Trojan end, but Bearcat end too.
I mean, the Trojans are going to need this first down here to get a new fresh set of downs, 4 plays to work with, but it's 4th down. Let's see what the Trojan offense is going to do here. And Hartley is going to be in pistol. Nope, now transitioning to shotgun formation. Going to be a pass. And a touchdown for the Trojans! The Trojans come up big late. Oh my goodness, and we're right back in it. Can we convert on second though? That is the can we convert the 2-point conversion? That is the question, Dakota.
Great
we will
catch
see
by Elijah Carpenter there.
That's his first touchdown of the season. I mean, what an amazing play here on replay. Hartley, like I said, play action pass right to Carpenter in the end zone. And that was a stellar play here by the Trojan offense.
Yeah, he had a defender right there on his back. What a catch.
I mean, he was fully locked down there from that defender, and just a great way to capitalize here for the Trojans. And here we go. Hartley close up under center. They need this conversion. And he's in for the conversion! The Trojans take the lead! Lead this ball game 8-7. I know that doesn't sound impressive, folks, but this has been a defensive game for the ages. And I mean, sure, you have not seen our lead defender, Noah Leahy, get in there for many sacks, but each defense has been pounding and pounding on each other's doorsteps just every single drive. And I mean, there's nothing the offenses can do about that. Yeah. I mean, the Bearcats haven't seen deep downfield since that first half.
Again, it's just which defense is going to let up first, and our defense let up first there, but our offense battled back and pushed their defense back to a touchdown. That is huge for California.
And I mean, you just got to capitalize on that when you're the Trojans. I mean, that was an amazing offensive drive there for the Trojans. And looking around the Whippeal and looking around the Pittsburgh, little score update. Jeanette is up 33-18 on Fraser. Seton LaSalle still up 28-0 on Charleroi.
Yeah, and Peters Township beat Laurel Highlands 48-7 is your final score.
Excuse me, Indiana. And Steel Valley just pulling away on South Park 50-7.
And Addenworth pulled away from TJ. It's 41-14.
And South Allegheny just pulling away on Olds 21-0. Ringgold still pulling away. Washington is upsetting Waynesburg. A lot of analysts have Waynesburg to win that game.
Yeah,
and
Mars.
Deep kick. And he's going to be taken down by a load of defenders. And he was just pummeled.
Yeah, and
Dennis a little slow to get up, but
you still have Mars up on Aliquippa 6-0.
I wish I could see that game right now, because that must be one for the ages. Because Aliquippa, they're always going to be in that top section for state champs.
Yeah, and right now Woodland Hills is actually up on Penn Trafford 36-14 now.
And Penn Trafford had an amazing season last season.
Yeah, and they started out hot this season, but looks like Woodland Hills giving them a fight.
It's going to be a give, but it looks like he tripped there off of his own defender, or off his own teammate.
Going to give him a gain about a 3.
And so right now, the Bentworth Bearcats have 2 of their 3 timeouts remaining, and California has all 3 of their timeouts to work with, and which was a smart move by Ed Woods. I mean, if you get in this situation late game and you need those timeouts, I mean, smart decision by Ed Woods. Or if they're going for a field goal, you can ice them with as many timeouts as you need.
Yeah.
And now the Bearcat offense, close up under center. Snap. It's going to be a pass by Ben Hayes, way over his head, and nowhere to be found. as Kyle Marshall is trying to rally this Trojan crowd here late in this game. And like I said earlier, not a high-scoring game. Every analyst said this was going to be a washout for Bentworth, but truly Bentworth shows why they can still be in contention for that section title.
Yeah.
And I mean, they might lose to Jeff Morgan, because Jeff Morgan is one of the toughest teams in Whitfield football right now.
Yeah,
but
Jeff Morgan coming off a hot season last year.
And one of their lead players, Deacon DeHowitt, he is just crazy on offense. Gonna give to Ben Hayes, and tripped up by the Trojan defense. And guess who that is? Colton Loudon.
Yeah, Colton Loudon coming up big here late in the game.
If this is 4th down, if the Trojans can regain offense right here, they can sort of run the clock out a little bit.
Yeah.
Because there's only 3 minutes remaining, and if they just run that ball, they can easily win this game here. But it's going to come down to whoever wants it more, the Trojans or the Bearcats.
You can run the clock down as much as you can and even score. And possibly if we get that 2-point conversion after a score, that puts
we'll be
us up
to
2 scores.
Closer, and now he's in pistol formation. And he's going to try and pass it here on 4th down. And he's going to be pressured, having to roll up. Taken down by the Trojan defense, and they take over. Late in this ball game, 2:46 remains.
Another huge tackle by Colton Loudon.
He showed up big here late in this game.
And again, you got pressure on both edge rushers there with Noah Lehu and Malachi Peak getting in there, making him have to scramble.
And I mean, truly this Trojan team in this 4th quarter has really shown up. And I mean, the Trojans, if they can get this within 2 minutes, they can just let that clock run.
Yeah.
Because once those 2 timeouts are gone, they're gone. No do-overs, no redos. Hartley, close up under center. Colton Loudon in motion. Noah Lehu now in motion. Hartley, give quarterback keeper design run. And he's taken down with a short gain there. Getting about 4.
Nice little gain there to get the clock rolling.
And truly, since there's really no time, or there's no play clock here in Little 1A football, but looks like there's going to be a timeout. Looks like there's going to be an injury timeout. And we will return to you after the short injury break.
Timeout on the field for an injured player.
And now coming back out from the injury timeout, that was number 14 that went down there for the Bearcats.
That's going to be the wide receiver, Caden Aries.
Heard his name a couple times here.
Yeah.
He's been their number 1 intended receiver. Hartley close up under center with 3 behind him. That looks like their formation here in this game. Looked like he jumped there a little bit, but Logan's going to try and wind down as much clock as he can. And Hartley, snap, give, and there he goes, bowling his way through. Is there going to be a flag?
No, there's not. That's a big run by Braden Crockett there.
Dude, and you saw he just bowled his way through that line, and I mean, he could not be tackled.
No, he couldn't. He just put that head and shoulder down and just kept going.
And I mean, as a sophomore, he's already broken Nico's record for squat. He squatted 615, and Nico only squatted 605. I mean, either one of those are still massive accomplishments, but Braden only being a sophomore, he is just a freak of nature out there.
Yeah, he's going to be a up-and-coming star running back for this California team.
Now a minute 30, Hartley. Wind down as much clock as he possibly can here. Hartley. The snap. The give. And he's going to be taken down. Now, it's first down, remind you. And 1 minute remaining. And a timeout. Timeout taken by Bentworth. And truly, I do think that Bentworth's going to take another timeout here after this run because they just cannot risk that amount of time. They shaved off about a minute here.
Yeah, minute 14 to go.
And I mean, it's anyone's ball game still. One slipper from the Trojans, and it could be anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and as you can see, the band is getting the crowd, and cheerleaders are also getting the crowd going.
And I mean, truly, if the Trojan offense could get another first down, that might be all.
A first down, or honestly, if they score here late after getting a first down, that's going to be even bigger.
And they already converted that 2-point conversion. I mean, that was big. Even just because that gave them the lead. But Hartley, give us the peak. Peak is just taken down, but really. And, yep, they're going to take
Malachi Peak on the rush. Gavin Hayes
Timeout.
tackle for Bentworth.
Yeah, they're going to take their final timeout.
That is their final timeout.
Of the second half.
So now,
That'll bring up third down.
if they get if the Trojans do get a first down here, they can run out this clock, and that will be the end of the game. But it is third down, and I mean,
Even if you don't get the first down, if you get close to it, it's an option up the woods. Do you go for it?
and like that's the thing. Do you just try and if you're close enough, you try and just give them with that tush push that the Eagles love to go to every game, or do you just try and pass it and get those yards? But passing game has worked pretty well for them here in this one. But
Yeah.
it's 3rd and 8. I mean, they got a lot of ground to gain to get that first down. But as long as they run it here, I mean, they can run out this clock because, like I said earlier, there's really no time on the clocks or for the play clocks.
No, there's not.
Hartley, the snap, the give, Landon pushing his way through, trying to get it, and he's down to. They're going to mark him at the 21, just a little bit in front. As time winds down, clock breaks a minute.
4th and like 4 you're looking at here. I wonder what Coach Woods is thinking.
And I do not think they're going to call a timeout, and it would be stupid too.
They can't call a timeout.
They're just Cal
calls it.
They're just going to run the clock, and truly they can do that up until. I'm sure the refs have a way to know that when 40 seconds comes around, but
I don't even think they have to take a snap here. Or they're going to take a delay of game. But I don't think we have a play clock.
and
California's going to take a timeout.
I think there is an imaginary play clock, if you will, that the refs have, and they just start counting down from 40 seconds, but only 19 seconds. And if the Trojans get a first down here, that'll run the clock, and that'll be the end of the game. But no matter what happens, the clock is gonna run, and I mean, when he gets down, that'll stop the clock, unless it's the first down.
Honestly, right here, you might as well throw Logan in a shotgun and just let him kind of run around that backfield.
just
Play
try
a
to
little bit of backyard football. Just throw it around that backfield.
and then as you go up,
'Cause it's
as
only
you're in the
9
backfield,
seconds.
just try and toss it. Just toss it a low pass so it can't get picked off.
And throw a high pass right out of bounds as soon as it gets low.
Yeah, just throw it deep in that end zone. I mean, it won't count as intentional grounding. It'll just be counted as a bad pass. And now Hartley, the deciding factor. And he's going to get through! And the Trojans!
They're going to call him down on the 1.
Wow. But either way, the Trojans could kneel this ball, and it could be all that they wrote here for the Trojans.
If I'm the Trojans, knowing Ed Wood, he's probably just
And that's going to run out the clock.
Yeah.
It's going to stop the clock, actually. Ref told him to stop. And Trojans actually took a timeout on that one.
Yeah, knowing Woods, I think he's going to be aggressive and try to get a score here. Give California momentum going into their next game against Avella.
And I mean, when you go into the situation late in this game, only up by 1, you just got to figure out something here.
Especially because California's going to be on the road the next couple of games.
I think it's 2 or 3. Because after here, we got the backyard brawl, and I think
they're on the road for the next 3, playing Avella, then Mapletown, and Carmichaels.
And then I think they come home for...
Then they come home for West Green.
West Green, and then they follow it up with the backyard brawl. Here at California, we do the backyard brawl with our Rivertown rival, and that is Best Center. And it'll be hosted here this time. And now they're all going to be close up on Hartley.
Yeah,
they're going to push him. And no matter what, that's going to be the end of the game. Ooh. Stop here. Stop the clock here. And that'll be the end of the game. The Trojans walk it off, laying this ball game a low score, but 8-7 is your final score here. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Dakota. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And we will see you in 3 weeks where the Trojans will take on West Green. Have a safe night, everyone, and God bless.